my theme music.
Yeah. If you ain't know by now, we in here. Focused on my dough, I stack. Come correct before you chat. Your opinion is a trap. Switch the screen and show me facts.
Show me the facts, show me the facts. Talk about the highlights, show me the stats. Talk about the game like Goldie from the Mac. The mother boys talking, but you know it's all cap. Rep for the home, St. Louis on the map. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap.
I'm a rock ice that's frozen, chilly, stones. Marshmallow flow is silly. Rock, you would think I boxed it, feel it. And I won't stop till I'm up a billion.
Love for the sport, love for the game. Feeling like Brown.
Now, give me my theme music.
Yeah. If you ain't know by now, we in here. Focused on my dough, I stack. Come correct before you chat. Your opinion is a trap. Switch the screen and show me facts.
Show me the facts, show me the facts. Talk about the highlights, show me the stats. Talk about the game like Goldie from the Mac. The mother boys talking, but you know it's all cap. Rep for the home, St. Louis on the map. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap.
I'm a rock ice that's frozen, chilly, stones. Marshmallow flow is silly. Rock, you would think I boxed it, feel it. And I won't stop till I'm up a billion.
Love for the sport, love for the game. Feeling like Brown.
Now, give me my theme music.
Yeah. If you ain't know by now, we in here. Focused on my dough, I stack. Come correct before you chat. Your opinion is a trap. Switch the screen and show me facts.
Show me the facts, show me the facts. Talk about the highlights, show me the stats. Talk about the game like Goldie from the Mac. The mother boys talking, but you know it's all cap. Rep for the home, St. Louis on the map. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap. Subscribe to the channel, cause you know they about to lap.
I'm a rock ice that's frozen, chilly, stones. Marshmallow flow is silly. Rock, you would think I boxed it, feel it. And I won't stop till I'm up a billion.
Love for the sport, love for the game. Feeling like Brown.
Now, give me my theme music.
Yeah.
Yo, 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 can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, man? Yeah, man, you know, I'm waiting on my guys to come join, man. You know, bruh. Gotta, you know, we back. We took like a week hiatus, but it's all good. You know how that go, man. Um, make sure everything is set up for my guys. Hold on. Let me see if they ready. Let me see if they ready. Yeah, man, I'm still waiting on my guys to join up, man. How y'all doing, man? You know, I just been chill. You know, grinding. Hey, I just want to take the time to give my lady a shout out. She just graduated this past weekend. Congratulations, babe. You trying to be a doctor? Got me a doctor, man. Hey, it is what it is. Don't hate on me. It is what it is. I'm still waiting on my guys to join up, man. Let's get it. Hold on. We got one coming. We got one. Pause. 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 Hey, we live, man. Just letting you know, dog. This something different. So they can see everything. You heard me? Yeah, my boy's trying to get himself together. Waiting on my brother to join up.
Yo.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. What's up, man? Hey, this time I decided to do a little something different, you know. Yeah.
Hey, man, sometimes you gotta switch it up, baby. You know, I'm doing something different myself, man.
I don't know
You
what the
know
hell
what
you
I'm
got
saying?
on, buddy.
Yeah, man. I'm a cowboy, baby. You see them Spurs? I'm a cowboy today.
Cowboy
Yeah.
Day, boy. You always got something
Heat
going
holler.
on, bro. You always got something going on,
Well, howdy there, partner.
man.
I might say so myself.
Hey,
I'm a
man.
Spurs fan today, buddy.
Oh, now you a Spurs fan, boy. Get the hell on somewhere. You a Lakers
uh,
fan. Stay on that side.
hey man, I'm a Lakers fan at heart, but hey, if they beat up on, hey, that what they say, the enemy of your enemy is your friend, there, partner. Yes,
But
sir.
you hear my brother back. We live, bro. Hey, we do a little something different. We live, man.
Hey, y'all see it.
Hey,
Y'all see it. Let's go. What a game. What a first couple of games.
Man, that's
Hold
crazy,
up,
man.
hold up, bro. G. Bro, what
yo,
you got on, bro?
howdy there, partner.
Bro, for real, bro.
Welcome on there, Buckeyes.
What
Hey
you
man,
got going on, bro? Is this part of
hey
the
man,
this
I'm
part
out
of the
here.
setup, man?
Hey man, I'm out here in Southern Texas. You know, I got the accent and everything going. And you know what? Yeehaw to those Spurs. Because they beat down on those Oklahoma City Thunder. I'll tell you what.
Boy, say it look like you sell bad cows. You good over there, boy?
I wrangled a few back in my day.
Jesus.
Boy,
Yes, I sure
yeah.
Look, bro,
did.
how you feeling, man? I ain't
Hey,
seen you in a minute, my boy.
yeah, man, you know how to take a little break, bro. You know, my lady just graduated. Like I said, shout out to my lady, man. Got me a doctor. You hear me?
Hey,
Doctor.
congratulations.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, knock
Yes,
it on
sir.
down.
Been driving me crazy, but we back, man. How y'all been doing,
Yes,
dog? I ain't seen
sir.
y'all in a minute, dog. What's
That's
up,
what
man?
I'm saying, bro.
Hey.
All my brothers keep up. Yes, I am.
No, bro.
Straight up. I'm ready to turn up, man. What we got on the agenda tonight, little bro?
Bro, we know we got to talk about that Knicks game that just happened, bro. That was a big collapse by the Cavs. Crazy.
Cleveland being Cleveland. I seen it coming.
And then we got to talk about Wemby yesterday. That
Yes,
boy.
sir.
Yeah.
We
He
gonna have to
turned up
touch on
him,
that.
bro.
We got to touch on that. Then I want to talk about Jaylen Brown comments towards Stephen A. This feud keep going.
Jaylen Brown just disrespectful, bro. What's wrong with Buddy, bro?
Hey, bro, he trying to get it.
Somebody need to whoop him, bro.
Hey, no, he trying to get his issue off, bro. He got an
He
issue
need
with
to catch a
everybody,
fade, though, bro.
Bruh.
Yeah, we got to talk about that.
Man, who
Yes,
gonna
sir.
check me, bro? That's what he said. Who gonna check
Boy,
me?
we finna talk about that hat too, bro.
Yeah, you like your
We
dog?
talk about that
Yeah,
hat, bruh.
you know.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. I'm ready, man. We got a lot to talk about,
And
baby.
then we also got to talk about the Jason Kidd firing. That was shocking to me.
Come on now. You
That
know
was-
that was coming.
No. Didn't nobody think that was coming. Stop it. You didn't
Nah,
think that
nobody
was
saw
coming.
that coming,
We
bro.
actually talked about that.
Nah, we ain't
We
seen that
actually
coming.
talked about, now we didn't talk about him getting fired, but we talked about what Dallas gonna do. You gotta know he was on the chopping block. They ain't making no moves. They got
that-
too many pieces in. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about that too.
yeah, man, you
We
ready to get into it? Calm
Yeah,
down.
Hey, man, the boy
I know
anxious,
it's been a
man.
little minute. I know it's been a little
Man.
minute, but you know we finna get into it.
I'm gonna call that boy Genuine because he's so anxious over there, man.
I'm telling you.
Boy. And anything else y'all want to talk about in today's episode? Like y'all got anything in mind at the end?
Man, look, we got a lot to talk about, bro. We could talk about how them Lakers went down. We got a lot.
We don't
Why
need
we
to
gotta bring up old
past.
stuff?
We don't need
Yeah,
to
why gotta bring up old stuff, bro?
Bruh,
It's
hey,
over, man.
hey.
It's over, man.
And I think that's why OKC look like they look now because they had to beat the Lakers, and it was like, we just here, but now they actually got a team, and now that it matter.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot to talk about, bro.
I feel like that's why the Lakers got whooped like got swept because they had to play the Rockets.
Yeah, I guess the trickle
Man,
down
it just
effect.
wasn't
Hey,
much.
it got to tumble downhill. You know how it go.
Hey man, I like that hat, man. Talk about that, man. Hey, yeah. Ain't nothing like repping for the losing team. I got you.
I'm happy that you finally back repping your squad, man. I thought you was lost for a minute, bro.
Sick that day. It was cold at night, Willie. You know, I'm back though, man. I gotta rep the squad, rep the guys. It looked like they finna make some moves in the offseason. So, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into this Knicks. Hold on, let me put the thing up there right quick.
Yes, sir, boy. Cleveland. Bone Thugs and Harmony rolling over in their grave right now.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna get this started, dog. Hold up. Yes, sir, man. Hey, I know everybody watched this game. The Knicks took down the Cleveland Cavaliers 115-104. Man, the Cavs gave up a 22-point lead with 7:52 left in the fourth quarter. See, the Cavs is gonna Cavs. I knew it, bro. I'm looking like they was balling. I'm like, okay, Cavs, they showing me something. But then James Harden, Donovan Mitchell. Now everybody gonna say, oh, we was tired, man. We just came off a grueling 7-game series. Hey, we said the same thing, but we couldn't make that excuse. I don't want to hear the Cavs do it either. You was up 22 points and you choked away that lead, Reggie Miller style. Man. It was crazy, man.
That's a huge fact, bro.
Straight facts, man. Let's see the stats right quick. Donovan Mitchell, you had a good game, but in that fourth quarter, you got gassed. You went missing. MIA.
3 points, G. 3 points.
No, but he had 29 points. James Harden was James Harden tonight. Once again, don't believe in him. Believe in him. And he was a turnstile on defense once again. Yeah. It's bad out here, man.
Like
Brunson cooked him.
Cooked him every possession.
Got rid of him.
Yeah, man. James Harden ended the game with 15 points, 5 for 16 from the field. Only had 3 assists in
a major playoff game. 5 for 16?
With 6 turnovers. So this once again, let me make sure. This man had more turnovers than field goals made. Once again, James Harden. You know, Jared Allen. Yeah, man. Jared Allen only had 10 points. Only had 7 rebounds. Dean Wade had 10, and Mobley, he tried his best, but he couldn't do it. 15 points, 14 rebounds. Let's check on the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, bro. At first, they was like Brunson Burner, man. That fourth quarter, he took over, bro. He took over 38 points. He ended the game with 38 points. Mikal Bridges chipped in with 18. Karl Anthony Towns chipped in with 13 points and 13 rebounds. Josh Hart with 13 and Ananobi with 13, man. So what was y'all opinion about the game?
Come on, Cleveland. I actually started to believe in y'all, like y'all was built for this squad.
That's your problem. Believe in it.
Is this a New York Knicks killer? Did y'all come to play today? I'm talking about the first 3 quarters. It was so cohesive. It was like a well-oiled machine. Them boys was not. Let me stop. It started off rough. It was kind of like, that first quarter. I'm like, what are both of y'all doing? Yeah, it was hard for them to score. It was turnover after turnover. But once Cleveland settled in and once they got that motion, boy, they was 7-11 out the door. I ain't gonna even play with you, boy. I like how they was rolling, bro. They had Donovan Mitchell had 29, which basically had 25 within the first couple quarters, man. What more can you ask for, James? I'm so sick of this dude begging for fouls, bro. Like, I'm so sick of this dude trying to bait somebody that they own to you, bro. The jig is up, bro. Stop it, bro.
You
Let
ain't
it play
SGA,
ball.
bro.
But I like the way Dean Wade played. I like the way Mobley played. Mobley and Allen is what they need for Cat. They locked Cat down and had him on quiet. They can let Cat get nothing off. Cat got off quiet points. They ain't let him do nothing in the paint. They ain't let him do nothing on the perimeter. That duo is what they need to stop Cat. I like what they had going. Oh my goodness, Sam Merrill, that boy. Jesus, I can't even say Jesus Shuttlesworth. That's white chocolate. That's Jason out here, baby. He was out here doing his thing, bruh. 12 points, 4 for 9, 3 for 8 from 3. That's all we ask from a bench. Max Strus, you gotta step it up, bro. I like how you been rolling that last series. Bring that over to this series. You gotta keep the same motion going because they gonna need you. They gonna need you this series because they got shooters. We got shooters. So they gonna need you to roll this series, Max Strus. Get your head out your butt. 2 for 6, that ain't gonna get it. 2 for 6 for 3, that ain't gonna make it, my dog. So let's roll, bro. But the Knicks, they did what they do, bro. They had them on skid row the whole game. Well, from the second quarter to the fourth quarter, they had them, bro. But what you call them, Brunson Burner? They let the boy off the leash.
He was cooking,
What
man.
happened, man? When you let the dog off the leash, they gonna bite.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened, man. Like, good game to the Knicks, but Cavaliers, I choked, bro. I'm talking about Reggie Miller choked.
Man. Bro, it happened how it happened. This came down to a game of superstars. Donovan Mitchell, you had a great game, but you didn't have that superstar game. Brunson got out there and had a superstar game, and he did it when it mattered. 15 to 29, that's crazy from the field,
Man,
bro. Now he didn't shoot particularly well from three, but nobody really shot that well from three. I mean, James Harden, 1 of 8. You had Brunson 1 of 6. Donovan Mitchell 4 of 11 was probably the best 3-point shooter out there other than Wade. All I'm saying is when it came down to it, the points were made by the Knicks, and when the Knicks went on that run, Mikal Bridges and Brunson were working simultaneously, and they were cooking. Not only that, the role players stepped up. Shammy came up big in the fourth, and overtime as well, going 3 or 4 from three for three. I mean, come on, Shammy. Come on to the
man.
Lakers, bro. We need you. But yeah, the boy was out there shining, man. Look, I gotta do my marketing campaign. And then it comes down to the bench, fellas. The bench had an outstanding game. When you look at the bench for the Knicks, man, they went out there and made it happen. But I think the game really boiled down to rebounds, man. They out rebounded them 47 to 38, man. That says a lot.
Second
I know you
chance,
were saying,
man.
yeah, and you were saying what you were saying, but at the end of the day, Jared Allen wasn't locking down nothing if he wasn't getting as many rebounds as Cat. Cat got 13, double double. I
I
mean, all I'm
understand what
saying
you're
is
saying,
Jared
but
Allen.
I like that duo on Cat. It's gonna be a hard day at work for Cat with that duo. They was on him.
I mean, he still put up a double double, so it couldn't have been that hard for him. And he had 5 assists. All I'm saying is they tried to make it hard on him, but it should have been harder than that. He should have never out rebounded Jared Allen. Jared Allen, bro, come on, man. You got a little size on him, so he shouldn't have got out rebounded like that. Evan Mobley, please, dog. The whole overtime. I was like, if you shoot another three,
Bruh.
they're leaving you open for a reason. It's a reason. When they be back there open like that, once you miss 1 or 2, it's a reason you're open, bro. You're not gonna make the shot.
Who
Do
else is gonna take
something
over?
else, bro.
Who else is gonna take over in that game, bro? The Knicks ended that game on a 44 to 11 run.
That's
You could
crazy.
They
tell,
Yeah,
embarrassed,
44 to
bruh.
11. That's crazy.
The
bro. Like,
last 12 for the 12 minutes and 49 seconds, 44 points, boy.
It's crazy.
All of
I
it,
had
most of it,
thought.
Jalen Brunson, bro.
Yeah,
He took
It was
Jalen
over.
all Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
shout
not
out to
all.
Josh Hart though.
Mikael
On
Bridges.
defense, Josh
Okay.
Hart, he a beast, bro. I'm sorry. Now he ain't that 13 from him. We'll take that, but that boy is just defensive.
But hey,
He
they
gets
benched him at the end
after
though.
it.
He got benched at the end because of offense though. They put back in
Well,
Ananobi.
they had to.
Yeah, OG
Yeah,
Anunoby.
because
Look how
he
they paid off.
hey.
And they
Well,
put in Shamit. They
yeah,
put
they did.
Shamit in
They
overtime.
put
Yeah,
they put
damn
Shaman
it,
to
that
knock down
boy
some shots, and
good,
he knocked down some clutch shots at the end of that game
He
and at
always
overtime.
do, bro.
Yeah,
He
3
always
for 3.
do.
Yeah, man.
And
So
once again, not James Harden, was it Merrill? That was a tough shot, man. It went in and out.
in and out, bro.
That was
hurt.
crazy because
I
they
thought
really
the
should have
game was
ended
over.
that game.
Yeah,
But
should have.
yeah, but if it was a fifth, look, I'd be rich. So, baby, all I'm saying is it was a good game. It came down to it, but there's no way. There's no excuse. At one point, I think it was 7 minutes left. They had 90. It was like what 93 to 78.
71, yeah.
Or 71, right.
Yeah.
And you score 8 points in that stretch? That's sad.
Embarrassing, bro.
That's sad, man.
That's
so,
embarrassing. But that's Cavs pulling the Cavs, bro. And I hear I'm thinking, like, oh, these guys are ready for the finals. Like, they really came prepared and they have their assignments and they executing. But man, I spoke too soon, bro. Those guys
Everybody
fell
spoke
apart
too
so
soon.
hard. And once New York realized it, they went to work on them boys, bro.
I never had New York. I never had Cavs beating New York.
No, I'm just saying how this game looked. Just this game on this first game. Cavs came prepared. They defense. Yeah. I didn't expect their defense to contain what they did.
I think the Knicks got a little lax with that. It took them a while to get in rhythm. Let's be honest, man. Cavs just played Sunday. So they have not fresher legs, but they had legs that were used to running. And the Knicks been chilling for a minute. They've been chilling for a while. Yeah, the Knicks been kicking.
But that's where it'll hurt you. That's where I thought the Cavs had the advantage, and I took that into consideration. I thought the Cavs had the advantage because they've been rolling. Knicks been down. It looked like the Knicks was going to take the Knicks was going to get his game and maybe come out and do some game too. But once they seen that the Cavs couldn't score the last 13 minutes, they was like, oh, we'll take it. Y'all don't want it. We'll take it.
And Brunson got the cooking. But shout out to the New York fans. Boy, they was out there fab in the building. Yeah, it was live.
That's what get it. Once your fans get you into it, once that 6 man get you into it, they just get you in a whole nother mode. You saw their rhythm come together. You saw them balling together. You saw their defense get tighter. Bro, who could win in the Garden, bro?
Yeah, man. Nez, you was excited. You was ready, dog. I know you ain't on the nigga. Right now, you was excited. You was happy.
I do not want to see the Knicks win, but I knew them told me about the. I'm like, I just don't trust the Cavs, bro. I don't trust James Harden. Donovan Mitchell, I kind of trust, but I don't kind of 50-50 with. But James Harden, the way that he got cooked at the end of that game, they went at him
Facts.
like the Knicks trying to expose these guys, man, especially James Harden. But you can tell
they switch hunted him,
bruh. Switch hunted him. Then James after he got past James Harden like, hey, you can get past me. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna play no defense for real. Like, dude, like James Harden was getting cooked. And he couldn't. He was turning the ball over, and he could get nothing going on offense. Like, I'm looking like.
Yeah, what I'm saying, bro. That little pump fake trying to get the foul, bro. I'm so sick of it, bro. I'm so sick of it, bro. Like, come up with something else, bro.
Well, he still think he SGA, man. It's over, man. You ain't SGA, man.
SGA not SGA right now. He not getting no foul calls either. So why you even trying to draw fouls like that? Like, are you serious right now, bro? Like,
that stuff don't work in the playoffs, fellas. It don't work in the playoffs, man. You gotta actually go out there and ball.
Say it again, Jig. This is the playoffs. You go hard or go home.
You know how
now they stole y'all cookies. They smashed y'all face in the mud. What is y'all finna do game 2? Because I'm finna y'all look. After this, I'm done. I'm packing my bags. I know what time it is.
You know how mad as a fan I would be as a Cleveland fan to be up by 22 with 7 minutes left.
And
Are you
yeah, that's
kidding me, bro?
crazy. That's
That's your
crazy.
game. You
Hey,
had this.
hey, shout out to the Cavs though. They haven't been to the Eastern Conference Finals since Brian. So I mean, since Brian days.
I don't want to hear that,
Hold
bro.
up. Wait a minute. James Harden been to the Eastern Conference Finals. Struce been to the Eastern the Eastern Conference Final. No, James Harden been to the Western Conference Finals twice.
Western?
Struce been to the Eastern Conference Finals. Who else? It's one. This is probably the first time.
You know, you're right. James Harden been in the East Conference
With
Finals in the
OKC
East and
with
the
the
West.
Rockets. Yeah.
No, it was with OKC, with the Rockets, and with the Brooklyn Nets.
With the Brooklyn Nets too, right? So he been in the West and the East.
No, Brooklyn Nets won in the finals. Brooklyn Nets won in the conference finals. They lost. That's the year that Kyrie got hurt. They lost to the Bucks. So they won in the
What
conference
about
finals.
What about the year of Kawhi? Yeah, well, Kawhi, maybe it's the 76.
Yeah.
No, his foot was on the line.
Harden wasn't on that squad?
Yeah, when his foot was on the line.
KD toe on the line? He wasn't on that squad?
No, he wasn't on that squad.
Oh, okay.
If he was, I think he was hurt, but yeah, they did. That wasn't.
No, Kyrie was hurt. James was there. It was Kyrie.
Yeah, he was
hurt.
He was toe on the line. He was
toe on the line.
No, what's his name? He injured his hamstring that series, and he tried to play. So yeah, they ain't go to the conference finals win. But anyway, James Harden is James Harden. So no matter what y'all say, I don't trust James Harden.
Right, he ain't win at the end of the day.
And once again, that he had more turnovers than field goals made. Like, this man is going to break a record. How do you have more turnovers than field goals made, bro? And you one of the greatest scorers of all time. It is what it is.
It's time to bench him, Nash Jig. It's time to bench James Harden.
You're not gonna bench James Harden, bro.
It's harder, bro.
For who? Who you benching him for? To put who in? Who?
No, I'm just saying, moving forward, they need to find somebody else for that 2-guard spot, bro. He needs to be benched, bro.
He needs to trade it for him.
They just traded for him. They're not gonna bench him. That's out of the question.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, bro.
But did you see Spider out there salsa dancing with the boys? That's what they need, bro. They need to build around Spider, bro. Like, he is the Cavaliers, bro. And he got his boys tuned up and ready to ride with him, but James Harden ain't it, bro.
Man, he ain't tuned up like Brunson Burner, because Brunson Burner was tuned up, and he showed them boys. Because he is chef, and that boy got the cooking, man. That boy cooked them so bad. In the fourth quarter, he did his most damage. And to top it all off, guys, he really didn't have the most efficient night until the end of the game, until it mattered. But that's why he's Mr. Clutch, because he got busy in the fourth when it actually mattered. And Donovan Mitchell, like I said, you want to be a superstar in this league, you got to be able to score when it matters, brother. When it matters. And in the fourth quarter and overtime, it mattered, and you could not buy a bucket. You let Evan Mobley put up more shots than you. This is your team, like you just said. They built around you, not Evan Mobley. There is no way in overtime Evan Mobley should be putting up more shots than you, brother. That's not it.
Yeah, man. Facts, man. Like I said, Cavs choked that game away, but shout out to the Knicks, man. Jalen Brunson, he looking like the first, maybe the second best player in these playoffs so far behind Wemby. And man, shout out to them, dog. I don't want to see the Knicks win because I can't stand they fans, but that's what it's looking like, bro. They going to the finals, man.
Especially with a loss like this, y'all gave away that game like that. What else are we to think? That's just so bad. This is one of the worst losses of the playoffs. Like, come on, y'all. 21 points?
22.
Are you correct? Bro, that's impossible. Impossible.
Nah, not in MSG, baby. Madison Square Garden. Shout out to the Knicks, man.
Cooked. They had them there at the right. They was done. All they had to do was play defense and end the game. And this what y'all do?
Who y'all got winning this series?
Knicks. I don't trust James Harden.
I got the Knicks in 5 games.
Five,
I got the Knicks in. I say 6.
I say 5.
I say 6.
Say 5.
It's 5.
I think they'll win 2 at home, possibly.
Nah, this boosts your ego right here. this an ego booster, bro. They finna come out firing on all cylinders. And
yeah, that's a fact, though.
And then Agent 00, James Harden. He He probably already blowing his game to get that extra little bonus anyway. So
there you go. James Harley putting up buckets. There you go. James
yeah.
Harley.
I can't
Yes,
do
sir,
it.
man. Yes, sir, man. Man, let's talk about this Spurs game, bro. I watched that from start to finish, and
Yeah.
that boy Wemby. Hey, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say
You
something that
know,
might go viral. I ain't gonna lie to you. But let's get into this game, man. The Spurs beat the Thunder 122 to 115 in overtime. Wemby finished with 41 points and 24 rebounds. Dylan Harper finished with 24 points with 11 rebounds and six assists. Um, let's see. Wemby sealed with a pair of dunks in the final minute, one of them leading to a 3-point play as the Spurs stole home court advantage and beat the Thunder for the fifth time in 6 meetings this season. Your boy Castle chipped in with 17 points, but he had 11 turnovers. You got to clean that up, man. You got to clean that up. Devin Vassell and Keldon Johnson scored 13 points. Junior Champagne had 11. De'Aaron Fox didn't play, so but yeah, man, great effort from everybody. That's what Wemby said, man. And man, Alex Caruso was the leading scorer of the Thunder squad, man, with
who would
31
have thought?
points. Who would have thought, man?
Who would have
Jalen
thought?
Williams came back from injury, man, with 26 points, but took
Solid
25 shots.
performance.
Yeah, solid performance. Took 25 shots to get it. Chet Holmgren, hey, he's exposing you, buddy. I know you won the championship, but you're getting exposed this series. He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
Too.
Hardenstein too.
And both of y'all.
And Shea Gilgeous, man, this was your MVP night. You just got the trophy. And Wemby was like, hey, he should never got that trophy. I should have got it. That's what Wemby said.
Yeah.
And he
That's
showed
what
that
he said.
tonight.
That was his body language for saying
Man, that's what he showed tonight, man. And I watched the game from start to finish, man. Spurs, all they players showed up. Wemby dominated this game on both ends. They were scared to take it to the paint this whole game. Like, they was doing, bruh, they was doing the Steve Nash, dribbling to the paint, not taking no layups, just keep, like, bruh, they was scared to. He has Steph Curry type gravity when it comes to defense. He don't have to block no shots. If he's in the presence, they not taking it up, bro. Every single time. And after watching this game, bro, I think if Victor Wembanyama stay healthy, he has a chance to be the greatest player of all time.
Thanks.
He has a chance to be the greatest player of all time, bro.
Yeah. You ain't talking about Wemby with Chamberlain over there.
Hey,
Chamberlain, Bill Russell, Kareem,
Bill ain't here.
Hakeem, Olajuwon, Shaq, anybody.
I'm talking about Magic Johnson.
Bro.
Yeah, all of them birthed him. That boy got, like I said, he a Swiss Army knife, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, Wemby is like when your mama trying to send you to the store and the neighborhood pit bull loose right outside the store. Ain't nobody taking that ball to the hole. It's a pit bull loose.
Don't go to that store. Don't go to that
store today. For real. But Wemby is a one-man army. He carried his whole team. Did nobody really have a stellar game other than Wemby, bro. Let's look at some stats, bro. Vassell, like you said, 13, 5 for 12. Champagne, 11, 4 for 12. Wemby, 41, 14. The boy played 49 minutes and scored. That's almost 1 minute. He scored a point every minute he was on the court. Boy, that's almost impossible. But Dylan Harper, he scored 24, 18 for 20. Castle, 17, 5 for 14. And everybody else, Keldon Johnson, honorable mention, 13 with 4 for 9. Everybody else had mediocre games except Wemby, bro. Wemby took it and said, look, I'm putting all this on my back, and I got us. The Thunder were clawing at these. They never, ever backed down. They was only this. You talking about a game that went 2 overtimes. In the playoffs, they said this ain't happened since 2020, since the bubble. And we don't count those guys.
Oh, stop it. The bubble, the players said that was the hardest time to play basketball in the bubble. Stop it, man. Y'all counted them government checks. Y'all counted.
I get that, but still, man, Thunder didn't back down. Thunder didn't tuck their tail. They was on them boys. And to the end, I don't even know what Jalen Williams was thinking, trying to go to the hole while Wemby was there. But boy, did you not see him? Did you think he was on the bench taking a breather? The boy came
Thought so.
from all the way across and mollywopped your stuff. I would have quit. We had to fight or something, bro. What they gonna have to do for Wemby, they gonna have to body. Wemby gonna have to be on the floor, and I mean by taking him down and taking him out the game, bro. I'm sorry. We gonna have to start bounty hunting with Wemby, bro. There's no way you could come up with a solution to contain him for one, to guard him for one, and to keep him from babysitting at home. There's no way, bro.
Hey,
There's
buddy.
no way.
Hey there, partner. Did you say something about a bounty hunter? Let me
Bounty
tell
hunter,
you
bro.
what.
I'm
You're
talking
gonna
about
need one of the
dog.
best bounty hunter tags that you're gonna
You
stop
the
that
dog
foot
monster.
monster out there. Let me tell you what, cause the Spurs
Man.
in town, buddy, and those
Bro,
Spurs were
I'm talking
clicking and
about
clacking last night, and they lassoed those OKC in
man,
there.
bro.
They lassoed that OKC chicken in there, and they cooked them up, fried them good, buddy. They sure did. I tell you what. Man, come on, Spurs. Let's do this, man. I got the Spurs, man. Give me a sweep, man. We got to go ahead and sweep them boys out of there. They only beat them one time. They can't beat these guys, man.
You
It's
need to take that
impossible.
cowboy hat off. Take that cowboy hat
They
Yeah,
off.
I don't know
can't
what
beat
the
them, man.
Cowboys
Hey, man.
took these Braves.
Hey,
Sweet,
buddy.
I
I'm
think
a
it's too
San
tight.
Antonio Spurs tonight,
bro.
buddy.
He
There's
took the
no
boys to
chance.
2 overtimes. You talk about sweet. Boy, you on that shot nose.
Hey, man. I might be. But what I said is that I rebounded them 61-40. And let's say this.
No,
You ever,
Wemby out rebound them. What are you talking about?
as a team that I rebounded them 61 they got 21 more rebounds than you got, period. This is the point I'm trying to make, fellas. The reason it is possible is because SGA hasn't been SGA when he was playing against the Lakers.
The
SGA
Lakers
wasn't
found that
SGA with the
formula.
Lakers.
The Lakers
He
found that
wasn't even
formula.
he had one outstanding game. Understand this. Jalen Williams, I know he just came back from injury. He put up some solid numbers, but when Alex Caruso on the bench is outscoring the star, the MVP player.
Well, the Spurs didn't have a solution for Alex Caruso on offense or defense at
Right,
all.
but you
That's
think
why.
Alex Caruso gonna have another game like that, 8 or 14 from three?
But they was leaving him open though. Like they was guarding, they was doubling O'Shea and leaving
Right.
Caruso open,
Right.
and he was just knocking down
He
shots.
was
Like
taxing them, bro.
And,
Shout out to
what
Alex
I'm saying
Caruso.
is, it's a good game plan, fellas. I get it, but if you think Alex Caruso is gonna go 8 of 14 again, you're sadly mistaken.
Oh, he's not.
He's pretty good.
He's
But
not.
he's not gonna shoot from that clip again. So they got a good game plan, guys. Then on top of that, you're talking about a team that plays defense, they're young and they're rowdy. Man, look what Dylan Harper did. If you think Dylan Harper, that's just the beginning. De'Aaron Fox didn't play. Vassell and Champagne can get off more points than they got off. And if you think Stephon Castle's gonna have another 11 turnover game, I don't think so. All I'm saying is it was back and forth, of course, but Wemby was the difference maker in that game, and he's going to be the difference maker in any series. What I'm saying is by golly, gosh darn it, I need them to get swept for what they did to my Lakers. I need this right now, Wemby. And all I'm saying is all year long, they've been whooping these guys. They have turned OKC into KFC fried chicken. That's all I'm saying, fellas. It's possible.
Nah, facts. We all knew this was gonna be a good series. We all knew how it was gonna go. It's going exactly like we thought it was gonna go. Somebody had to win. Somebody was gonna get winded, and somebody was gonna come with the win. I honestly expected OKC to come with it because they fought so hard and they stayed in the game, and it was never a point to where I was like, Spurs got this. It was thunders for the taking, but that goddamn Wemby, boy.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna put him on the ground, bro. Y'all gonna have to tackle that boy.
Well, they really want
Y'all gonna have to put that Anthony Mason on that boy for real. You can't let him just run amok like he do. He way taller than the average. Hardenstein, Lord bless your heart. You tried. Aubrey, boy, you tried, but boy,
no, he didn't.
Y'all.
Boy, that Wemby came out there and said, Chad, oh Chad, and cook that boy.
I'm talking about barbecue chicken. It ain't nothing they can do with him. They gonna have to come up with something, whether they double him, whether they get him in foul trouble, something, bro. Y'all gonna have to come up with something for him, bro.
Yeah, boy. Wemby is taking this chat matchup personal. As you can see, he's talking to him as he's dunking on him. Chad just keeping his head down, like didn't say nothing. Like
he was antagonizing him, bro.
Like and
because
Chad can do
what
nothing.
they went and edit with the USA in the USA game, USA versus France some years back, and he got the best of them then. And Whitby said, "Not today, no, buddy."
No.
Boy, he took
it's some type of personal rivalry there, and I'm almost at the point where I'm telling, which that's what it looked like anyway. I'm telling Holmgren and Hardenstein, don't even try to score, bro. I need you on defense. Don't even think you ain't even got to score.
They're not that good defenders. That's my point. Chet
That's why
Holmgren is not a real defender.
No, hold on, time out.
While he out there.
Time out. Chet, I think he finished top 2, top 3 in defensive player of the year. He's a defender, but I don't think he want them Wemby problems. Like they put Alex Caruso on him,
bro.
They put Alex Caruso on him. He like what 6'2", 6'3", maybe 6'6".
His Alex Caruso hand was coming to Wemby chin. Boy, what we gonna do with that?
Nothing.
Wemby was turning around and not even jumping and putting the ball in the net, bro. He didn't even have to jump off the ground on Alex Caruso.
That's when
Chet out of there,
bro. Chet got to step, bro. You I was watching Flight Reacts, boy. You the tallest man in Oklahoma City. You 7'1". You need to be guarding Wemby.
Yeah, but 7'1" versus 7'5".
No, bro. Can't nobody else guard him. You need to take on that challenge. That's all.
He's not gonna be able to stop him, man.
Somebody else so low, they gonna have to get on him, bro. Or y'all gonna have to get him in foul.
But hold on, if Rudy Gobert, who was a defensive player of the year on several occasions, can't stop him, you think little Chet Holmgren really gonna do something to Wemby?
He gonna have to.
He's not gonna be able to.
He gonna have to. You can't let this man score 41 points.
Man, who gonna stop him?
If they would have held Wemby to 25, Thunder would have won. Wemby has to be stopped. So what's the game? Y'all give up?
Yeah. Give up. Because it's over, baby.
That's crazy.
Wave the white flag.
If Thunder don't knock them out, they win in the finals.
No, but I honestly, guys, I don't see this series going more than 5 games just because of the fact they've had their number all year. They've had their number all year.
Boy, you're tripping. Smoking.
Out of the season, they played 5 times. Hold on, guys. They played 5 times out of the season. How many times they win? You just said it. They played 6 times now, and they beat them 5 out of 6.
Yeah.
In the season, they played them 5 times. They beat them 4 out of 5, guys.
Yeah, but they could come up with a plan to shoot their lights out.
Yeah, they come up with a plan.
Can't win it by itself.
Yeah.
They can shoot. Thunder can shoot their lights out and outscore them. And that's what they're going to have to do.
But guess what? They play defense, bro. The Spurs play great defense. You're not gonna just get off on them like that. And they did. Another thing is you're right. I mean, they did have to play the Lakers, and that was they had an easy role. You played the Suns, you played the Lakers. You really didn't have to test your skills. Guess what Wemby went through? Wemby had to go through Minnesota, a tough Minnesota team
on them boys,
that really was going after them, and they sent them boys packing in their own stadium. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't see this going past 5 games. I know what y'all are saying, but I've been right about everything that I predicted, except my wonderful Lakers. So other than that, man, I've been right about every prediction I made thus far,
not
guys.
This one going 7, bro.
Nah.
This one going to full 7. Ain't no way.
I would put another bet on there. I'm still waiting on my payment.
Cookies like that, it ain't happening. They say type of squad.
I would put a friendly wage on. I'm still waiting on my bet from the Rockies.
We going down the ladies, bro. We in the house.
We in there. Down the ladies, we in there. All right.
I can't see the Thunder just taking this and tucking their tail, bro. They just got to come up with something for Wemby. My suggestion: get that boy in foul trouble. Y'all gonna have to play at Wemby. Get him in foul trouble so he ain't out there as much. That's the only thing I can really see. Chet. Bless his soul. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing with Wemby.
No.
Wemby too long. He too thimble. The boy can shoot threes. The boy can shake and bake. Chet ain't ready for all that, bro.
No, he's not ready.
No.
He was running circles around him. That's what I'm saying. And on top of that, guys, like I said, Champagne didn't have the best of game. 3 of 11 from 3.
Nobody did.
That's what I'm saying. So let the Spurs get actually in rhythm. Let them actually get to doing what they do. Man,
well, that's the question. You got D Fox coming back. How cohesive is this team gonna be? Is this gonna make or break the team? with D Fox coming back. Are y'all gonna have to bench him and tell him I don't think you, as the results came back, you ain't ready? Or what y'all gonna do? Because
I'm gonna put D Fox on D bench.
Nah, cause like I feel like them turnovers that Castle was getting, D Fox can fix that, man. He not gonna turn the ball over as much with Fox is out there and he controlling the ball more. So I feel like they can still start D Fox, and but the future is definitely Dylan Harper and Wemby on that squad, definitely. But
Dylan Harper is
they can definitely
nice.
they can definitely still use De'Aaron Fox though, man. Facts.
no facts. I can see them letting him go and getting somebody better because honestly, he don't really make or break them. But little Ryan Harper, he definitely a good look for that squad,
Tell
bro.
him, man, we'll give him Austin Reeves right now for Dylan Harper and a bag of Chip Ahoy cookies, man. We in there, baby. Let's go. Lakers in 5.
Oh yeah,
Hey, shout out to Mike. I see you, weak boy. You see he posted it in the family chat.
Yeah, man, yeah. And bros, he Mike, he been commenting on the thing. He was like, "It's Wemby league. Chet is the best chance to take that matchup." And he was like, "Chill on my lake show, cuz." But yeah, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mike, bro. Shout out to Mike.
I see you, little bro.
Yes,
But
sir.
man, Thunder, they gonna have to regroup, bro. This ain't a good look for y'all. I love the way y'all fought it out. I love the way y'all came together and y'all didn't just let them stomp all over y'all. But y'all main mission is to get him, bro. Y'all can't let this dude score 41 on y'all like that. And then they played him 49 minutes and he still scored 41. Boy,
It was 2
anybody else would have
overtime,
been dog
so
tired
everybody
out
had a
there.
lot of minutes, bro.
That's a lot more. That boy I'm gonna play for an hour.
Jay Gibbs just had 51 minutes and still only put up
He had no
24. Most
choice.
of it came from the free throw line, 8 or 9 from the free throw line. He
He had no
went
choice.
7
And
of
that's another
23.
thing. Why? And I understand this game came down to the wire, but you're gonna have to start resting them boys. You talking about injuries now. These boys, this is the Thunder's second postseason play in a year. This is their second go round.
Ain't no excuses.
You're gonna start looking at injuries now because you're running these boys too much.
Man, ain't no excuses, man. They ain't even have to run them, bro. They barely played in game in the first 2 series, bro. When you sweep a team, you got enough rest, man. Ain't no excuses. SGA, what's up? You the MVP. Show up. Be an MVP. You supposed to be the most valuable player, and you got cooked by the real MVP. That's what they saying. That's what they saying, bro. They saying Wemby should have won it because Wemby put up Wilt Chamberlain numbers on you. And
I'm
not only
not
did he do
saying
that,
all of that, but
what you mean? You ain't got to say it. It's on paper, bro. 41 and 24. We're not
That's
saying it. We
dominant.
saw it. We
He
saw
might
it.
be the
And you
GOAT if
dominated.
he stay
And
healthy.
your star player didn't even, what he come with? 12 assists, a double-double. And it was a decent game, but the only reason he got 12 assists is because Alex Russo was killing it. Stop it.
Hey,
You
like I
can't have
said,
a dude on your bench outscore you and you the MVP. That's not it.
nah, facts. And Wemby, I think if he stay healthy, he gonna be the GOAT. Greatest of all time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I ain't gonna say he gonna go past LeBron, but
nah, he
I
will
don't
be
think he can
going
stay
with
healthy
him.
enough.
LeBron.
I don't think he can stay healthy enough, guys. I'm being honest. I don't think he can. I don't think he's gonna pass Jordan or LeBron. For one, Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. Okay, that's it. And LeBron was healthy for a long time in his career. Wemby has already battled a lot of injury things.
He
So
got to put
if
some
he
meat on his
stays
bone,
healthy
bro.
like LeBron, he could surpass everybody. But I don't know if that's in his future. He's kind of,
Wemby gonna have to put some weight on him. He too frail. He gonna stay hurt being that frail. He put some weight on him. He bulk up in the off season. MVP next year, year after. Ain't nobody gonna be able to do it. He already got Defensive Player of the Year on lock. Who else?
well, it looked like he said, I ain't get the league MVP, but he looked like that boy going to be finals MVP the way he playing right now.
You see, they got to get past the Thunder, bro. I'm still not convinced they could beat the Thunder in 7. But boy, that just what they displayed last night. If the Thunder don't come up with an assignment for him, they could.
And you were convinced that the Rockets was going to win in 4. So we.
Yeah, it was a lot of factors that played into that. They threw craps on me, but we're going to talk about that in a minute.
Are we? I'm pretty much done with the Rockets. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, we done with the Rockets. Nobody want to talk about
Hey, we
Rockets stew.
done.
Y'all
Look,
hungry?
done.
Y'all want some Rockets stew, bro? Y'all hungry? Y'all
Boy,
hungry?
what you gonna warm it up, boy? You still got that Rockets too? Boy, throw that mess away.
I keep it in the freezer, man. You got
So
to
what
deep
is it?
freeze
Lakers spaghetti? Like what the Thunder have? The Lakers
Man,
spaghetti?
that Laker muscatoli.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah, yeah. The
already
Lakers
know.
got cooked, buddy. We got
Stay out.
stir fried. Y'all want some Lakers stir fried? We got cooked, but
Man,
it's
look.
okay. We chopping up the team with chopsticks. We gonna get it together next year. We
Man,
in there.
did you at least pinch the bitch? Like, she they didn't do nothing, bro. What the Lakers do?
Hey man, we
win
lost
the
to the reigning
game.
champs though. We lost to the reigning champs. It's cool.
The funny thing is,
our best player was hurt.
the funny thing is, at the end of the day, we all got swept.
We did, bro.
Yeah, we did.
Well, no, I ain't get swept, but we should have.
Yeah, y'all might as well. It hurts even more. They gave y'all false hope.
It really did. So, I mean, bro, with this playoffs, bro, this is the best playoffs I've seen in a long time, bro. I'm talking about from play-in to conference finals.
Yeah,
this
man.
is a good playoff this year, bro.
Yeah.
Like
both
these
games
guys,
in overtime in the conference finals. That's
bro,
crazy.
They fighting, bro, and I love it. I love it for both of them. May the best man win. I can't really say who I can see in the finals. It's not like, oh man, such and such gonna be a, oh man, such and such. Nah, it's may the best man win. I can't really see a clear cut final series right now.
Well, the best man won last night, and that's Wemby Wilt Chamberlain. He was out there killing him.
Well,
so
you want
I ain't
him a
gonna
little
lie,
too
man.
hard, bro. I ain't really heard you mention his name this much, bro. Like, what's up with that, bro? You go switch? You gonna take
buddy,
that challenge
I'm
to,
just saying, man.
San Antonio?
Hey, man, I took a trip down there. The river walk was wonderful. We had a great time. Me and the missus, we had a great time out there, and it was beautiful. You know, all I'm saying is the steak was delicious.
I'm look on Facebook. You got a picture with Greg Popovich or something. You good?
Hey, you know that's been my boy, man. Me and Greg go way back, man. Yeah, way back.
I don't know, Day.
I ain't saying that they my boys, but I'm going anybody. Like I said, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So they my friend today. Let's go, guys. Get the brooms ready.
I can do that for sure. Because I sure was rooting for the Thunder. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, yeah, here we go, baby. I was definitely on that bed.
That boy had an SGA jersey on.
Let's go. I was so hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey man, the Lakers got whooped so bad. I told you we Laker chop suey, bro. They chopped us up with chopsticks.
Hey, bro, how you feel right now is how I feel about the Knicks. I can't stand them much. I can't root for the Cavs. They stink. But,
and then the way they beat y'all too, like, it was just embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. Just like the Lakers, I mean,
yeah,
it was just embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Like y'all didn't get embarrassed.
No, for real, bro. You ain't see how they did your one homeboy? Like, they did.
Yeah, they little low VJ Edgecombe. I don't know where Tyrese went. Tyrese Maxey, you gotta have a long chat with yourself.
He disappeared. Edgecombe and B.
Yeah, but I mean VJ Edgecombe is young, but we looking at Tyrese and him. I mean, and
I'm out of excuses for that joke. I thought he was finna have Brunson. That boy.
But Brunson is on a mission. He tap dancing out there. He look like, what's his name out there, Mr. Bojangles? That boy out there tap dancing with the ball.
LTG was on the bench getting oxygen.
So this was like 2 weeks ago while we talking about this. Let's keep it rolling, man, because y'all getting off topic. Y'all getting off topic, bro. Y'all getting off topic, bro.
My bad.
Nick Nurse got fired, didn't he? Didn't Nick Nurse get fired? No, Daryl Morey got fired.
Oh, yeah, Nick Nurse didn't get fired.
Why Nick Nurse didn't get fired? But Daryl Morey definitely got fired. So y'all should have some rebuilding chances. So y'all got hope.
But yeah,
I mean, we got to see what. But you know how it go. Once they start firing, it don't stop at that. We got to.
Yeah, Nick Nurse next. Nick Nurse next. They finna get Jason Kidd, bro.
Still ain't done.
So, Nick Nurse yet. Jason Kidd on the way. You got hope.
Man, we gonna talk about Jason Kidd a little later though, man. I want to touch on. Let's touch on the Jaylen Brown situation with Stephen A. Smith. If you missed it, man. Brown came back on live stream and he came at Smith once again. Um, I guess Stephen A. told the NBA guard to be quiet, and let's see what he said. He said, "Did he say I needed to be quiet? Be quiet for who?" He said Sunday night. Man, F Stephen A. Smith. He said Stephen A, Stephen B, Stephen C. May offer still stands. You want me to be quiet and stop streaming? Well, I want you to be quiet and get off these networks because you're not using your platform to do real journalism. You're using your platform to use clickbait. I'm like, he ain't been on journalist in a minute, has he? He went there with him. I'm finna see. Let's see. I'm gonna share this my screen with you. I'm finna play a clip for them.
Fat.
My
Let's see what
screen.
he's talking about, bro.
Let's see.
Why they keep going in my boy like that, man?
Bruh, it's getting crazy out here, dog.
They keep trying to snatch Stephen A. cookies, man. He gonna have to up that pistol on one of them, bro. For real, he gonna have to up that pistol on somebody. They keep coming for him.
Hold on, y'all. I think my screen froze. Yeah, just watch it on my go to my YouTube. I'm finna play it on my YouTube. Watch the screen.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But yeah, they gonna have to do something about that, bro. But Jaylen Brown, he like that person who you be like, bro, just chill, bro. Like, bro, what is you doing all that for, bro? Like, he ain't got no type of chill or no type of couth about himself, bro. Like, why are you doing all this?
Let me just say something real quick and address the room.
Talk about it, brother.
Let me just talk about it. Because, you know who I am? I'm Stephen A. Smith. You're just not going to disrespect me. All these years I've been doing this. I've been doing all of this. I've been doing all of this and all of that. You know what?
I'm not Mr. Acorn State. Where he graduated from? Acorn State?
The Knicks won. You're at home. The Knicks won. Don't you know they finna have a parade in the city for winning the conference finals?
Hold on, y'all. I'm finna play the clip.
Because you're not winning the finals.
I'm finna play the clip.
Ahead.
All right, my bad. I had to get my little
Tell this motherfucker to retire, you know, because he's the face of clickbait media at the point. And maybe with his retirement, we could spark a movement to get the rest of these motherfuckers out of here, or to also have some type of forget journalistic integrity, actual integrity, in order to hold themselves accountable to the bullshit takes they put out with no basis, no bias, no information, just narrative, just for the sake of just pushing a weak narrative, just purely out of that. I'll give it up. I'll pass streaming. I'll sign some streamers or some shit. I'll you know what I mean? It ain't a big deal. Y'all ain't never heard from me before this. Think about it. I don't do no media, no podcasts. I don't do none of that. I barely post on social media. Tell this motherfucker.
That's too much, bro. That's too much. You can't keep letting them come at you like that. I don't know if you trying to take this or you trying to build your platform from this, but you a man. You a man, ain't you? What do you say on Paid It Full? You a man, right? Go find that man, B. Your getting money privileges is lost until you find that man. Stop letting them come at you like this, Steven. Now, you a legend, bro. You are LA Fitness Champion League player 3 years running, bro. Like,
no, I mean, Stephen A. Smith is a well-respected figure in the sports world. Let's start there. However, Stephen A. Smith is free to give his opinion. That's what he gets paid to do, man. I think with Jaylen Brown, what you have to do, bro, is, bro, we don't care. We really enjoy you, and we enjoy you as a basketball player. Most people, bro, they laughing at you, dog. Okay? Now, this is what I can say. A lot of times people get mad at Stephen A. Smith because Stephen A. Smith, with certain comments, you know, that he says can be taken either out of context or put in the context that he may not have meant them in. However, at the end of the day, bro, all this stuff you saying, show us next year with your game.
Where you gonna be at next year? Let's talk about that.
Wherever you gonna be at, they'll be contenders. But wherever you gonna be at,
because you we can say this, bro. Yourself no type of leeway, bro. You're gonna be playing for the Nova Scotia Biffin Box next
Never.
year
Are you
with all this
crazy?
mess you got
Man,
going
y'all
on.
boys, y'all boys is crazy.
For
Man.
real, bro. Like teams shy away from this, bro, because you too vocal. You too disrespectful. Now, Stephen A. Smith, is he a gatekeeper? Is he a brown noser? That's for y'all to judge. But by you come, he's still a man at the end of the day. Don't come to that man like that. He's just doing his job. That's just what he's paid to do. Like you paid the who? Nigga, he paid the comments. He paid the sportscast.
Right.
Don't come to that man that strong. That's disrespectful. Now you taking it out of context of him being a man, the way you went at him and you cursing at him like that. Come on, Jalen, bro. I didn't even know you was like that, bro.
But I also know this, though. You can't tell these basketball players to shut up and dribble. They're free to voice their opinion, just like Stephen A. Smith is free to voice his opinion. So it's not about a shut up. What I want to see, though, is Jaylen Brown. All this stuff, take it out on the basketball court because that's where you will execute the most and the best. Wherever team you go to next year, if you're not with the Celtics, they're immediately a contender. You took a bag of Frito-Lay chips into the playoffs, okay? We don't know those guys. Derek White ain't even Derek White no more. Jason Tatum wasn't even there. So you did that, bro. You did your big one this whole season. Pritchard was the only player that we knew of. You really made it happen. So wherever you go next season, they're automatically going to be contenders that a team could be built around you if you leave or if you stay. Wherever the situation is, my brother, focus on your game. Your game. Don't worry about Stephen A. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about the fake Stephen A., which is me. Don't worry about us, bro. Get out there and ball and do what you do, dog. Like
I've never known him to be this boisterous. I guess that's why it's taking me aback. I've never known Jaylen Brown to be this boisterous, and to hear his voice, it's somewhat annoying, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That shit is annoying, bro. Like the way he went off on, and don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm not a huge Stephen A. fan, but I respect him. I respect Stephen A. because he's one of the best at what he does. But the way he went at him, bro, I even had to be like, hold on, partner. See, that ain't even that serious to go at that man like that. Like, cutting them fighting words. Stephen A., you gonna have to pull that pistol. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You gonna have to pull that pistol, my boy.
Nah, that boy lose every endorsement deal.
He
like,
addressed
too much money for that.
He addressed what he said, but he just didn't take no shots at him because he said he cool with his family. He respect him as a person, Jaylen Brown. So he's not gonna go at Jaylen Brown, but I don't know why he going to, because I feel like over the years, Stephen A. Smith is the main person that was taken up for
Jaylen Brown. I ain't never heard him say nothing bad about Jaylen Brown. That's what I don't get it.
Right, because he wasn't getting no endorsement deals, and Stephen A. was taking up for him. You know, he wasn't on a USA.
His own shoes.
Right, he didn't get no shoes. And then, like, he stuck up for him when he wasn't even on the USA team. They chose the role players from the Celtics over him, and he took up for Jaylen Brown. So I don't think
it's funny you say that.
Yeah. So
you think it's been a problem all along? We just didn't know about it.
I don't know, man. It just been. I think Jaylen Brown at this point probably needs his own team because, like I said, for you to say that this was your favorite season and y'all got swept, and y'all didn't get swept. I keep saying swept. Y'all got beat being up 3-1. This is your favorite season. It's crazy. Even though I understand where you was coming from because statistically this was your best season of your career so far. Man. And you was the man. So you was like, hey man, I finally got that recognition. But this is not how you gonna get the recognition that you deserve though. But like he said, Giannis, he wants to be traded. So hey, if the Bucks might want another star, they might trade you.
So with that being said, who got the cap? That's a $300 million. What he got left? I think this is second year in that $300 million, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's his second.
Who got the cap to take him?
They better make the cap. I'd have cut everybody. Hey, you leave, you're out the door. See you later.
That's a rebuild. Though. You think the Bucks got time to do a rebuild?
Yeah, man. They don't got no choice. They don't got no choice but to do a rebuild.
Boys, they gonna have to get rid of everybody and the draft picks to get Jaylen Brown.
No, all they gotta do is get rid of Giannis. I think you can do a straight swap for Giannis and
because Giannis will be too $225 for $300. That ain't no swap.
You just got to You can release like it's not the whole salary, but it's like, so let's just for instance say Jaylen Brown makes 55 and your boy makes 51. So to get the cap right, you might have to release a player making $3 million or trade away a player making $3 million to land.
Yeah, they're gonna make the contracts work, but I feel like that's probably the best trade that both teams can do. Jaylen Brown get his own squad, and Giannis get to be a part of a championship contending team. So I feel like that trade will work.
Man,
I mean, I think that's the best trade available. However, Boston still has a lot of work to do around the edges. Even if they get Giannis, they still need a true point guard. Derek White ain't it. They got to find a way to get off Derek White and to find value. I think they should have kept Drew Holiday and let Derek White go. I get it.
I don't know why they let Drew Holiday go, bro. Is they crazy?
But I mean, Derek White was balling once upon a time, so I got what they were doing. But they definitely need a Drew Holiday type caliber player who can defend and shoot the three and can handle the ball. Derek White just really lost his way. I wouldn't trust him for the moving forward the next season. But my thing is, he plays so bad. Who really could you like trade him for at this point?
They just gave him that brand new contract, bro. They can't dump that like that. They ain't gonna be able to upload that on nobody.
I don't know. I can see like teams like Orlando. I can see teams like the Pelicans. They're going through a rebuild.
Ain't pick up that bad contract, bro. I think they gave Derek White like $200, didn't they?
Nah, I don't think you got that much money. I hope not.
Yeah, I hope they did. They gave him something handsome, bro. Ain't nobody picking it up.
Well, shout out to Derek White.
I think it's been a minute since that contract, but yeah, man, they got some decisions to make, and I know Kendrick Perkins also got on live as well. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
He got on ESPN First Take talking about how Celtics players from the past don't agree with Jaylen Brown. He shared some text messages, as y'all can see on the screen. It was like, I get another text that says, hey, JB tripping. Another text from a former Celtics player that said JB lack of accountability. JB, guess what? It's a lot of people in this organization and a lot of former players, legends, that don't agree with you, bro. And that's what
it sounds like Ray trying to kick some knowledge.
Yeah.
Ray said, I don't believe in the intellect of that young man.
Yeah, man. And a lot of people don't agree with what he doing. And like I respect Jaylen Brown because he's standing up for his black people. He's standing up. He don't care about no endorsements. Like he gonna say what he gonna say. So I respect that about Jaylen Brown.
Baby sent them a kite from prison. He said, we got to shut that down.
Right. We got to shut that down. But it's a time and a place for what you got to say, man. And like this not a good look for you. Y'all just gave up a 3-1 lead, and to go on a live stream and talk about plays.
It's embarrassing, bro.
They was talking about plays, Stephen A. Smith, and this is my favorite season.
This is what teams shy away from. If they was ever on the fence of getting rid of you, you just made it to where they like, yeah, we finna go and do something with him in the offseason.
But that's cool. He might want to get rid of. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I know out of 32 teams, 29 of them is lining up for Jaylen Brown to be in business, bro. He's still a phenomenal all-star caliber player. He's been disrespected by the league so much. I think that's why he's so vocal about it, because he's constantly disrespected. He's constantly left off of the Olympics team. He's just not liked, but he's a phenomenal player. And sometimes, you know what? When people just keep disrespecting you, sometimes you just got to get disrespectful back. And maybe that's what his mode is. That's not what I agree with. I agree he should just tone it down a notch and just let his game speak, because his game is phenomenal. He has a wonderful basketball mind. He's one of the great basketball players of our time. However, man, you got to just leave it on the court sometimes. But I get his frustrations. And like I said, I'm a Jaylen Brown fan. I think he's an MVP caliber type of player. And I do hope that they kind of break up the Jason Tatum thing. I think it worked for a while. I really think that's going to be Jason Tatum's team no matter what Jaylen Brown does. And I think he knows it too. I think it's just JT. St. Louis got that team. He's just a more likable guy. I think he's more marketable to the fans there.
More the face of the team, less controversy. If they was to bring in the Cooper over there, JT and the Cooper,
that'd be nasty.
That'd be nasty. I looked up Derek White though. He making $28.5 million for the 26-27 season. So I mean, it's not an impossible contract to move. I think that's a contract you can kind of get off for. That's
Oh
it's
yeah, that's
28.
definitely movable.
Yeah, 28.5
Somebody
million.
who could really use him, who could really probably get him back to his glory days, like you said, Magic, Pelicans.
Man, we're
Somebody
not
really
really
good.
worried about him. We're trying to get the Celtics a better player, a better player at this time. Like if we
Yeah.
could trade him to get a better, they need a point guard, man. Derek White just wasn't it. So if they could trade him, get off of him, try and get a younger, more physical, athletic, type of point guard,
Mm-hmm.
because they still gonna need somebody to handle the ball. But I would like Jason Tatum and Giannis together. I think that would be a good fit.
That'd be a
Yeah,
real
man.
good fit. I think that's championship worthy if Giannis could stay healthy, and for that much if Jason Tatum could stay healthy.
Yeah, man. Facts,
True.
man. Facts. Like we gonna see what comes out of this Jaylen Brown situation. Shout out to Jaylen Brown. Shout out to Stephen A. Man. Like I said, man, just it's not a good look. But I feel like, hey, he's doing what's best for him, I guess. So it is what it is at this point. Yes, sir, man. Let's also I want to touch on the Jason Kidd shocking firing from the Dallas Mavericks,
Hey,
dog.
so blue.
Bruh, like it's crazy, bruh. Like I did not. You Tim said off the air saying that he kind of expected this. I didn't. I didn't see this
Yeah.
coming. So Jason Kidd is out as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks after 5 seasons. After 5 seasons in what team described as a mutual decision Tuesday evening. Kidd has 4 years and more than $40 million remaining on his contract, sources told ESPN. But Mavericks governor Patrick Dumont, who extended Kidd's contract during Dallas NBA Finals run in 2024 and again before last season after they declined the New York Knicks requested interview him, gave new president Masai Ujiri full authorization to determine the coach's future with this franchise. Comments made as we evaluate the future of our basketball program, we believe this is the right moment for a new direction for our team. We have high expectations for this franchise and a responsibility to build a basketball organization capable of sustained championship contention. What is y'all comments on the firing of Jason?
Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all seen that coming, man. You've been the coach for 5 years. How many playoff berths has he had in that 5 years?
3.
Not bad, because he did have them when Brunson was playing, huh?
I'm sorry, he had two out of 3, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5.
What is
But
his coaching record with Dallas? It's below 500, subpar. He's barely below 500, but this is the statistics they look at. He's
but
30.
that ain't his fault, man. Old boy traded Luca. That was the
Yeah,
stupidest
that's
trade
he's the
ever.
scapegoat. The president is the scapegoat. The head coach is the scapegoat. It don't have to be who fault it is. It's just the outcome.
Yeah,
You
fact.
have to manage the outcome as a coach, as a manager, as a president. You have
I
to
think
manage
that
the outcome.
I think they did him a
He's
favor.
30, 384 and 389. 384 wins, 393 losses. It's below
But with
500.
but with the Mavs, he was 205, 205. So he was 500 with the Mavs.
Yeah, he was 500
In the
with the Mavs.
playoffs,
Okay.
he had it was 22-18 in the playoffs under Jason Kidd. So, but yeah.
That's what we're looking at, though. What type of development have those players had under him? I mean, Kyrie stay hurt every year. Klay Thompson, po boy, ain't been the same since Warriors, since he came back from injury, for that matter. He ain't been the same. You got a young Cooper Flag. They don't want to get him the bad. And then they do surveys and stuff on how your coach is and how you think he doing, how you think he can take the organization. Something had to happen to where the players not even bought in no more. That's when you get fired, when the players are not bought in. So we got this young Ferrari, Cooper Flag. We've given you 5 years to make it right. You haven't given us that much progress in those 5 years. Come on, y'all. Y'all know it's time to move on. Y'all thought they was gonna keep him for another 5 years?
No, I mean the truth be told though, the reason he wanted to leave. He wanted the job that they gave to Masai Ujiri. He wanted to be the president of basketball operations. And once he didn't take Nico Harrison's job, he looked around and said the Knicks was going to offer me way more bread to coach them. Now you got the 76ers job possibly opening up. You have a lot of job openings about to come open, man. A lot of coaches finna get walked on up out of there. So with that being said, I mean, I think he's seen. I think he has. It said they had a mutual parting of ways, and Masai Ujiri had a different vision board. He said, first off, I don't want the guy here that's gunning for my job. Don't need that. Because who's to know if he went behind Nico Harrison saying, yeah, that's a good trade. You should just go ahead and get rid of Luka. That way you get fired, I'll take your job. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know. So all I'm saying is I think Jason Kidd is ready to leave because I think he knows he has another opportunity out there for sure.
I mean, they said they parted ways mutually, so that usually
Right.
means that it was
He wanted to
on
leave.
both ends.
Mhm.
So they didn't say he got fired. So I agree with that. But they put everything on the general manager and the head coach with the whole Luka situation. How they gave him away for scrap parts. So with that being said, bro, I couldn't see him lasting with that, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And let's just be honest, man. Dallas hasn't been contenders within the last 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah, but that's not really on the
15,
coach,
24.
bro. That's bad management, bro. They got new owners in, and the new owners don't know what the heck they doing when they let old boy trade
But it
Luka
trickles down. What, they gonna
Doncic.
fire the owner? Right. No.
Right, they can't. But the owner, what he did was he dropped the bag on Masai Ujiri. And we know Masai Ujiri's history. He had the Raptors looking good for almost a decade, really, for a nice little run, and they finished off with a championship. Masai Ujiri is one of the great, brilliant basketball minds, especially in front office. So I think Masai Ujiri is what they need to get this team back on edge. The problem is the owners already made the dumbest decision of all time. Getting rid of a talent like Luka Doncic. I mean, it's going to take a while for them to be restored back to where they are, but I would like to see Masai Ujiri go to work and see who the next whole head coach is going to be. But I can see Jason Kidd taking over, possibly, and 76ers is looking for a general manager or a coach. I can see him fitting in well in the Philadelphia Sixers coach.
If Cavaliers blow this series, I can see them firing Kenny. I can see him taking that job too.
I don't know. This their first year going to the conference finals. I wouldn't think so. Maybe next year, but I kind of can see him going to the Sixers, possibly the Orlando Magic, because that coach got fired as well.
Facts.
So there are certain places I could really see him going. I don't know. Kenny Atkinson is a very respected coach out there, but hey, then again, baby, anything.
I'm trying to tell you.
Anything,
then you got JB Bickerstaff, so
I don't think they're gonna get rid. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But that ain't even his fault. Durant they need to let Durant go.
It's always the head coach fault, bro. I don't care if it ain't. It is. You know how this goes, G. We worked in management. I don't care how the cookie crumble. You finna get the blame for that, bro.
I mean, the Bucks need a coach too, with Doc out. So
yeah.
I don't think he'll go back to Milwaukee though. He already did that. Tried that, did that.
And I think Bob Myers is seeing over that position that what's his name got fired for the 76ers. So I mean, we gonna see, man, because I ain't really heard nothing about Nick Nurse getting fired. I do want him. I want another head coach for that locker room, but we gonna see what happens with the 76ers. But this Dallas Mavericks situation, in my opinion, was a shocking revelation. I mean, but I kind of should have suspected that because Masai Ujiri, that's not his guy, and he gonna try to take over and put his guy as the head coach and see what he can do with this franchise. Because even though they traded away Luka, they got lucky with Cooper Flag. Definitely. So I don't know if the NBA did something with that, but there's neither here or there. But yeah, man. But it is what it is, man. He's been with the Mavs for like 5-6 seasons. They've been to one finals since he's been the head coach, and like I said, they was 500 with him as the head coach. So I guess it probably was time for a new head coach. Just get somebody in there that's gonna be a new voice for the locker room. See what they can do with this squad, man.
But you hear about the trade? They say it's the AD thing. So AD got traded from the Pelicans. They get the number 1 pick. Then he gets traded from the Dallas Mavericks. They get the number 1 pick. Then he just got traded from he got traded to the Wizards, and now they got the number 1 pick. So they saying it's the AD effect.
What you insinuating?
Yeah, man. What you
every team the AD go to, except the Lakers. So when AD left the Pelicans got the number 1 pick. Then AD got traded to the Mavericks. Then they got the number 1 pick. Then AD got traded to the Wizards, and then the Wizards got the number 1 pick in the draft. Like they saying, where it's the AD effect, Anthony Davis effect.
Oh, okay. That boy poison anyway. They say they finna get LeBron over there at the Clippers, boy. They finna reunite.
The Clippers. The Clippers.
They trying to bring Bron to the Clippers.
Well, I ain't heard nothing about that. What you get that
Boy,
from?
you don't get that fake
Y'all
news.
not up on game.
Man, that fake.
What you get that from
the fakest
They trying to bring
websites
Bron
ever.
to the Clippers, baby.
That boy got that
The
from Red.
website say basketball forever. He gonna click on it.
Yeah,
Well,
no, this
that's
stuff for real,
fake
bro.
news, brother.
That's one of the spots that they looking to bring LeBron. It's the Clippers. It's between the Clippers, Cleveland, and a couple other teams.
And they ain't got no money, so that wouldn't even work. The Clippers ain't got no money. Cleveland ain't got no money. He's not gonna play for $15 million.
LeBron's gonna be playing on the what you call it now?
On the who?
The veteran minimum.
Boy, get out of here.
The veteran minimum.
Boy, he's not gonna be playing on none of that.
Yeah, the veteran minimum.
Boy,
He's gonna
stop
be playing on that. That's
Why?
This
Do you not?
not?
Who did he look like?
He finna be getting that $2
Do he
million,
look like
baby.
Paul Pierce? He like Paul
said
Pierce.
$2
I heard when he said nobody
He
cares
finna
about
get
your
the
reunion
$2
tour.
million.
When Draymond said we don't rock with you like that, Paul Pierce, that's what this is LeBron James.
He finna
bro.
the same thing they did with D Wade. He finna be on that veteran.
D Wade wasn't half of what LeBron is right now. Stop it, bro. You embarrassing yourself, man. That boy just averaged. The boy just averaged 23, 7, and 7.
Bro,
You say
LeBron's
gonna take
finna
a
be
vet
going year
minimum?
for year. He not finna be signing no more 2 years.
He's not finna play for no vet
year.
minimum. Boy, you crazy. If he gonna play for a vet minimum, he might as well stay with the Lakers because then
He
the
don't
Lakers
need the money.
got plenty of money.
He don't need the money. That boy a billionaire. It ain't
It's-
about no money.
It's not. It's the principle. It's the principality, man, of these things.
And he finna be playing for that vet track, bro. He ain't finna get nothing like that.
Nah, man, it's the principle. Nah, he gonna get paid, brother. You telling me you don't want 23-77 on the Rockets right now? Yeah, bro. Somebody's gonna pay him, bro. And he's not finna take no 10, 12. He's not even gonna take a mid-level
That's all he
exception.
he's gonna get like 12 to 15 for sure.
No, he's not gonna. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna play for that. So let alone the vet minimum is like 2-3 million, like $1 million. Yeah, he's not gonna play for that. He's not gonna play for 12, 13, 15. That boy gonna play for $20-something million, and that's a discount. That's a discount.
That much money. Now you just talking about off the name. I'm talking about off the stats. They're not.
I ain't talking about off the stat. Who you know averages 20 plus points, 7 and 7, not making $20-something million in the NBA? Who?
Yeah, but you talking about minutes now though, because he's a vet. We talking about minutes where he's going to be playing.
He just played more minutes than Luka and off the league. They was right.
He had to. He didn't have a choice.
Right. So what happens when he has to on your team? What happens when he has to do the same thing on your team? Man, he's not going to take
He broke down.
Boy, man, look. So you telling me Kevin Durant? So Kevin Durant gonna get all that money, and he not even putting up the number.
This is Kevin Durant last contract like that. He not finna get that contract again.
Right. I feel you. But my thing is, this ain't LeBron last contract. Is somebody gonna have to pay him $20-some
$10
million, bro?
1 year. That's what he getting, bro. 10 to 12
From
million.
Who? He's not gonna do that.
First bidder.
Bro. All right.
They not finna, bro. They not, bro. Look, they not.
Boy,
finna that money like
you
that.
sound like Nico Harris.
Okay, man. How much you think they finna get that boy for a 1 year contract?
$20 million at least.
Nah, he not
gonna
finna
get
more.
more. He gonna get.
He
get
gonna
more
get
than
like
10, 12, bro. They gonna pay him more.
He gonna get at least 20,
15
bro.
max.
At least.
Bro, are you crazy?
I got him over 20. 1 year, 20-some million, maybe 30.
Yeah. Name me a player that's not on a rookie contract.
Bro.
But hold on, name me a player that's not on a rookie contract that averages 23 points, 7 and 7, not making $20-something million or $30 million.
Bro, their whole team went down and they forced them to play like that. The whole team hurt. The boy didn't have a choice.
Answer the question. What player that's not on a rookie contract is averaging 23 points, 7 and 7, not making $20-30 million? Who?
Bro, he didn't have a choice.
Oh my God!
Like,
man, it's late, man. All right, man.
Average this on the new squad?
What? What do you mean on what new squad?
Wherever he go, you think he gonna average the 23, 7, and 7? Are you crazy?
Yeah, I do. He's been averaging great numbers.
You think if Luka was playing, he would average that?
Yes. What do you mean? They needed every 20. They was losing by 20. They needed every 20.
No,
They needed
not
every
at
bit
all.
of 20 points that
Not at
LeBron put
all.
up, brother. And they needed 30 from Luka. The way they was
I don't
getting
know.
smacked.
I don't know if he would have averaged 23, 7,
He
especially
would
if
have. He wouldn't have. He talking
Austin Reeves
crap.
is back
No,
too. All three of them was in there. He probably
right.
averaged more like
He wouldn't
18.
have. No.
Did you see how
18
bad
to
Austin
20.
Reeves was playing? Austin Reeves had one good game, bro.
Because he was still hurt. He was still hurt.
And that's my point.
So
So all
LeBron
I'm
had
saying
to pick
is
up the
you got
slack.
a 40, but listen what I'm saying. You got a 41-year-old who was healthier than guys in their 20s. And you telling me he gonna take less? Man, stop. They need to get the vet minimum. Them the guys that weren't available to play in the playoffs, give them the vet minimum. And let them prove that they can be healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This is the second time. Man, stop.
I can see them giving him over 20 to fill seats, but as far as him going to a contender,
no, to win games,
12
brother.
to 15
He
a
was
year.
winning games. He beat your squad by himself almost. Stop
Yeah,
it.
we what squad? Boy, everybody was down. We was playing with scrap parts. What squad are you talking about?
I'm talking about the Raggedy Rockets.
You talking about a KD squad?
Nah, with KD, they smacked you. Stop it.
Nah,
They smacked y'all with
the
KD.
boy played one
And they
game.
smacked you, though. You didn't even win that game. That's the game you should have won. And you got
And we
smacked.
took KD out and won 2 straight on y'all, bro. It wasn't no sweep over here. Wasn't no brooms out over here.
Yeah, okay. I mean,
but back to
so
what
we
we
celebrate
saying,
not getting swept. A loss is a loss. So
12 to 15 million, 1 year contract, and probably some incentives to get him over 20.
There ain't no incentives. This ain't football. Bro, ain't no incentives.
Y'all going down a rabbit hole right now.
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole. I feel you, man. Yeah,
bro.
Bring us back to reality, bro, because he crazy. Vet minimum for LeBron James. Boy, you crazy. You'll be fired like Nico Harris. They be talking about you like Daryl Moore.
Nah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. Do we got any like random topics that y'all want to talk about?
Man, I think we hit on everything, y'all. We still got the Show Me After Dark. We gonna talk crazy, turn up. We might skip a week with that. We might start that back next week. We got Lil Bro on vacation, but we gonna have some crazy topics for y'all, and we gonna turn up and go crazy.
Yeah,
so
hey man, sneak me in your luggage, bro. Sneak me in your luggage, bro. I'll be a stowaway,
man,
dog.
bro.
I'm trying to get on. I'm trying to
get
it
drink
cracking, bro.
No, bro. Who finna drink 13 drinks? They crazy.
You talking about the 13 drink limit today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't no point.
Me and my ex, we was going for it. I think it was 11 back then. We was going for. We was.
You don't need it, bro. If you ain't, I don't think you need it, bro. You better off just
Nah, you don't. Especially if you don't drink like that, you really don't.
Yeah, just pay for it out of pocket, bro. It ain't even that shit. And then you know you can bring a bottle of champagne and a bottle of wine. You can bring your own champagne and wine. Yeah, you can bring that.
No, yeah, we gonna make it do what it do, man. You know how they go, dog. But yeah,
man, I hope y'all have fun.
Yeah, man.
For real, bro.
Yes,
sir. Y'all finna be on the carnival.
Yeah, carnival. Yeah.
Get you some of them guys burgers. Get you the iguana.
Ah, yeah.
Iguana tacos.
Yeah,
yes, a little taco spot.
You crazy?
You got to get the the Big Anchor barbecue. It's gonna be fine, bro. The food good, bro. It's good food actually. Just don't eat on Lido. Don't eat the market. Don't eat market, bro.
Y'all gotta get drunk, and you gotta go get you the pizzas too. The 2 a.m. pizza.
Don't do that either. That pizza tastes like straight cardboard.
But when you drunk, boy, that pizza fire.
And then when you drunk and you start throwing up cardboard, you're going to thank me later because you're going to throw all that cardboard.
Get you a sandwich. They got the 2 a.m. sandwiches too. Get you a nice little hole.
Get you a little sandwich,
or get you some room service. They room service decent too.
Okay.
Don't get that cardboard pizza, man. Don't save yourself the hassle. That line be long for no reason. That cardboard tasting pizza.
Hey,
ain't
you
emos.
gotta do the electric slide, the Cupid shuffle. When the ship take off, they gonna have a straight party. Yeah, I gotta go to the party, little bro. Be live. They had me doing the Tootsie Roll in that mug, like Tootsie Roll. We was getting down.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna have
a good time.
Man. I can't wait, dog. I definitely can't wait.
I hope y'all do, bro. Y'all better kick it for the one time.
Third, man, we should get back to After Dark. Show Me Facts After Dark next week.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
yes, sir.
Man, happy to be back, man. We've been missing action for a week, man. Happy to be back on it.
Yes, sir. Had to knock the dust off, get the dirt off your shoulders.
Yes, sir, man. So yes, sir, man. We appreciate y'all for watching this live stream, man. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Shout out to my guys, dog. Y'all got something to say?
Man, I just got one thing to say, and I'm out.
We out of here. Let's get it.